The predictions of Michel de Nostradamus, popularly known as Nostradamus, are back in the spotlight as Pope Francis remains in critical condition. The 16th century French soothsayer and astrologer prophesied a pontiff's death and the likelihood of a transition in the papacy. Pope Francis was admitted to Gemelli Hospital in Rome on February 14th, after what medical professionals described as an increasingly complex health issue. The Vatican has confirmed that the Pope is battling pneumonia in both lungs, which has led to early stages of kidney insufficiency. Nostradamus made several predictions on wars, natural disasters, political upheavals and assassinations in his popular book Les Prophéties, which came out in 1555. One of his enigmatic prophecies that has drawn interest involves Pope Francis's health, with many citing a line in which he appears to foretell the demise of an elderly pope. Back in the 16th century, Nostradamus wrote, "Through the death of a very old pontiff, a Roman of good age will be elected. Of him it will be said that he weakens his see, but long will he sit and in biting activity." This text has prompted theories regarding Pope Francis's health crisis and the likelihood of a transition in the papacy. Another prediction referring to the end was attributed to the Irish Saint Malachy, a French prophet of the 12th century. He wrote, "In the final persecution of the Holy Roman Church, there will sit Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations, and when these things are finished, the city of 7 hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people," the end. Some believe that this could signify the end of the world if a new pope is elected, possibly one named Peter. Nostradamus, often referred to as the prophet of doom, is believed by some to have accurately predicted major historical events. These include the Great Fire of London, the rise to power of Adolf Hitler, the September 11 attacks, the COVID-19 epidemic, and even the earthquake that struck Japan on New Year's Day last year. Doctors have said Francis' condition is touch and go, given his age, fragility, and pre-existing lung disease. The main threat facing him is if the infection enters the bloodstream, a serious condition known as sepsis. New York Cardinal Timothy Dolan, speaking from St. Patrick's Cathedral, acknowledged the gravity of the situation, saying, "As our Holy Father, Pope Francis, is in very, very fragile health and probably close to death," adding that he was praying for Francis to bounce back. The Pope's worsening health has raised questions about the Catholic Church's succession plan. The only time papal power changes hands is when a pope dies or resigns. The Camerlengo or Chamberlain will organize the papal conclave in the Sistine Chapel, following centuries-old traditions.